We'll be going down the road, down cabin, up the Linville Gorge Trail, and then camping by the river. And then tomorrow, we come out on the Bynum Bluff Trail. Tricky thing is, I'm going to make you navigate.
Oh, no. No.
So you're
going to stay here. Have fun.
So we're on the road, going to the cabin trail. Noah's navigating. So far he hasn't led us wrong. We're not lost yet. The road is a lot of uphill so far. I have two main concerns with the route that we picked. The first concern is that the cabin trail is supposed to be kind of rough and steep and rocky. It wouldn't be so bad except for the 33 pounds on my back and how much on yours?
16.
And the 16 pounds on Noah's back. So it might be a little tricky, but we'll take our time. We have all afternoon, so it should be okay. So if this is the cabin trailhead parking, then it wasn't too long of a road hike. You're really up in the challenge level, huh? Cabin Trail is one of the shortest trails down to the river. That probably makes it one of the steepest, I would guess. This is straight out from us, and the trail goes down there. Okay, I got it. Okay.
I hit my knee on the rock.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I need to sit down for a minute.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
Had our first minor injury. Noah banged his knee on a rock. Oh, better.
Better. Yeah.
Alright, we made it to the Linville Gorge Trail, and we're going down it now. My second concern with this route is this. Lots of deadfall. I've heard that there are parts of the Linville Gorge Trail that have a ton of deadfall on them, so we might end up having to crawl over a bunch of stuff. Right now it looks pretty clear, but we'll see as we go. But as long as it's cleared off to the side like this, we might be okay. What do you think so far? Easier going than the cabin trail?
Yeah, quite a bit.
It's more rocky than steep.
Yeah.
So far, nothing much blocking the trail, luckily.
It's all pushed off to the side.
Somebody did good work clearing it out. Since it's a wilderness area, you can't use any mechanical equipment down here. So no chainsaws or power tools or anything like that. So whoever cleared it off had to do it with hand saws and axes and probably a lot of sweat. Trail is right next to kind of a steep drop off here. So that's one other thing we got to watch out for is stay to the inside of the trail.
He fell.
I fell. I stepped too close to the inside of the trail. I'm assuming you haven't seen any streams that I've missed, right?
No.
Alright, well, hopefully we'll find something before too long. How far does it say we've gone on yours there?
1.7 since we left the car, and 0.3 or 0.4 miles.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I said or.
Since when?
Since we got on this trail.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like we should have gone a lot further than that.
We still have about 0.6 or 0.7 to go before the part where there's the branch off to get to the campsite, which is another
right.
0.2 or 3.
Yeah, not far, but It's taking forever to get to that junction.
It goes up and down so much.
And it's very rocky. The trail's passing right by the river here. It's going to turn up away from it again in a second. So it's been really slow going. It's only supposed to be a mile from the junction with cabin to the junction where our campsite is, and it's taking forever to get there.
You go for a swim?
You could. They're already all wet, right?
Yeah.
I think we found one of the water sources.
Sounds like it's raining.
Fresh off of the moss-covered rock wall. Tastes like water. And we just checked the map. There's a whole lot of switchbacks that we're going through here. Wanted to make sure we were going the right way. And fortunately or unfortunately, we are. Trail leveled off some. We're almost to one option for a campsite. We made it to our junction. We have the Bynum Bluff Trail back here, and then Noah's over there at the Pine Gap Trail, so the campsite should be around here somewhere. So we're going to take a look around for it. We made it to the campsite at the junction. It's pretty nice. We have our fire pit over here. There's space to set up a tent. The thing that gets us is there's some nicely spaced trees for a hammock, and I did not bring the hammock because I brought somebody's book instead.
Sorry.
And I didn't feel like carrying it, so we're both kind of regretting that now. We're trying to decide if we should stay here or head down to the river to camp, so we're going to think it over and make some kind of decision, so we'll see. All right, we're going to go take a look down at the other campsite, or at least start down towards it. We'll see what happens. We walk down the hill.
It's dry too.
There's a few campsites down here. This one has a bench.
And firewood.
And firewood.
Which is dry.
The bench is not very wildernessy, but it should be nice and relaxing, so we are thinking about taking this one. We changed our mind because of this. That tree is not making me happy. Looking kind of deadish, and it's actually leaning right over where we were going to put our tent. So I don't think we're going to take this site. There was another one back where the trail emptied out down here, and I think we're going to take that site instead. So got to move our stuff over there. So here's our campsite. This is where we came down from over here. And we're gonna set up the tent right over here. And we have our fire pit, and then the kitchen's back there where Noah is. That's where we're cooking our food. So it's a pretty good setup. We have a nice view of the river right down there. And we're also right under some cliffs across the river. We have our kitchen set up here. Getting ready there. Noah gets some chili.
With Texas beet.
And I got shepherd's cottage pie. So we're boiling some water now, and then we can get our food cooking. Texas State Fair chili, what's the verdict?
I'm used to Mommy's chili at home, and that's really good. But it's different, but it is good. It's
Okay.
really good. I
We're
still
so
wish it had
hungry
sour
anything.
cream. If
Yeah.
it had sour cream, that would be perfect.
Is it spicy?
Not really spicy. It's kind of tingly.
Okay, tingly sounds exciting.
Like it's a light, very, very mild spicy, and I did put the Texas Pete in it, though, so that probably has something to do with it. It's kind of hard to get it out of the bag.
right. Got the bear bag hung after, I think, literally an hour of trying. That did not go well. That's the most trouble I've ever had hanging a bear bag for whatever reason. So hopefully the bag doesn't rip, hopefully the branch doesn't break. Hopefully the bears aren't too smart. What time did you say it was?
It is now 7:19.
7:19. We are totally exhausted between the hike.
Feels like 9 or 10.
Setting up and cooking and hanging, or not hanging the bear bag, and then finally hanging it. So
yeah, it took about 40 minutes.
It took a long time. Maybe even more than 40 minutes. So we're turning in early because we don't feel like moving around anymore. Good night. Alright, it's morning, but nobody wants to get up. Going to get the food bag, hopefully it's still hanging. Alright, you want to untie that there? We're kind of rushing now because we just realized that it's 7:30. We wanted to be back to the car by 9, and we don't want to have to run up the trail to get there. So we're getting everything packed up, and then we're gonna head back up towards the car.
Walking through a lot of spider webs.
Thank you.
Hey.
We made it back to the junction where the first campsite we were considering is, so we're gonna head on past that and down the Bynum Bluff Trail and back to the car after nap time. And that shot of Noah totally not paying attention to where he was walking. He actually was paying attention to where he was walking.
Actually, that's the wrong trail. We're over here. Here we are.
Switchback. That should mean we're almost to the easy part. All right.
Is this it?
Well, we're at the top. Now we have to decide which way to go.
Probably that way, right? Because I know the switchbacks were on the left if you're looking towards the parking lot, so I think we have to go that way. Left, it makes sense. I think
you're right too.
Is.
That looks like it probably heads over more towards the river again or something.
I don't think that was marked on the map, was it?
No, I don't think so. Left it is. I can hear cars. We're almost to the parking lot now. What'd you think? Good trip?
Yeah.
Tiring.
Yeah.
Sweaty.
Yeah.
But fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah.
Yeah.
9:04, made it back to the car. We are all done.